Wait, don't we do introductions first?
Well,
Oh yeah,
He was about
go
to
ahead.
start.
I'll start. Try again, everybody.
Alright, take two.
Hi, and welcome
Sorry,
back
Shion.
to the fucking piece of shit.
That's the intro. Keep going.
Hey, and welcome back to the Deadman Company. I'm Shivan, and I use he/him pronouns. And to let the rest of our lovely cast of players introduce themselves.
Oh, hello there. My name is Nolan, and I use he/him pronouns as well.
Christ.
I am playing Ash, the Furbolg Drake Warden Ranger, who uses he/they pronouns.
What is that? Absolutely the fuck not. I am not doing
You
that.
coward.
No,
Coward.
What do you mean?
Weak.
that requires effort right now. Anyways, hi, I'm Kate. I use she/her pronouns. I play Dea Delawhite, our Water Genasi creation bard, who also uses she/her pronouns. You dead, Izzy?
Yes, apparently.
And I was trying so hard to speak and it wouldn't come out. Hi, I'm Izzy. I use she/they pronouns. I'll be playing Elena, our victory cleric Asimar, who uses she/her pronouns.
Elliot, you have to do it.
What am I doing? Hi, I'm Elliot.
Yeah.
I use he/him pronouns, and I'm playing Odimori, our human fighter, who also uses he/him pronouns.
Hi, I'm
Oh,
Nemo.
Yes.
I use him pronouns, and I play the Red Menace, who uses also him pronouns. He's a warlock. Axeblade.
Good.
I enjoy us being half into this bit, half of us not understanding it, just a complete disaster all around.
I would have done it if my throat wasn't dying from choking from fucking Nolan.
You're weak.
Anyways, to be half into this bit, yes, who wants to say what happened last time?
I will. I'm not reading it all like that though. Fuck that.
Oh, coward.
Yeah, I know it's too long. So last time, with a newly acquired bounty on their heads, the map makers escaped into the city, fleeing from those hordes of people. There were swarms of pigs, a giant plant monster, but the map makers were able to escape with the help of the Ashura. As part of the escape, the Ashura also gifted the Red Menace with a gauntlet that enhanced his magnetic powers. The party rested for a night and learned about possible ways to slow down the Judgment Protocol from Dr. White. And the next day, the party woke up and wasted no time in taking the Monstar Reborn over a sick-ass flaming ramp back into the arena.
Oh yeah.
There, the party came face to face with La Baronessa, who had morphed her mech into like a large spider-like form, which was fucking terrifying. The party did battle, with heavy blows being traded, until eventually the Red Menace was able to end the battle by using his new gauntlet to remove La Baronessa's orb from the mech, trapping her. While the people cheered, the Red Menace kind of chewed out the crowd, calling them all terrible, before the Ashura rallied all the people, and I think the city started to riot.
Mm-hmm.
And we're all kind of just in that.
Yeah.
Good stuff.
Yeah. And as the city is rioting around you, you watch as like these Cielo soldiers are outnumbered about like 3 to 1, as the entire crowd just like floods out of the arena's seats as they just begin to descend upon the remnants of the CLN army. The CLN army is attempting to fight back, but they just have sheer numbers completely overwhelming them. As you can see them just get dragged down by this mob, very clearly just being beaten down. The few remaining CLN soldiers that see this chaos happening elect to decide to run instead of trying to face this down, as
Cowards.
the people flood further out into the city. As you can see, Munna just like run by. He grabs a pipe as he kind of looks at you all very much injured and tired from your fight against the Titan itself. As he kind of gives you a bit of an embarrassed grin, Red Menace, as he says, "You guys can take 5. Rest up. We can meet you in the morning. Rest of this, I suppose, kind of has to be ours."
Yes, okay. Can we just go back to the forest?
Yeah, you guys can take your choice of place to heal. Yeah, I don't know why you guys are all healed up by Wade and Rest.
I'm like, what?
I think it's because we leveled up.
Yeah, it's probably.
I did it. My
That's
shit
not how it works,
didn't.
okay?
No.
Whoops.
I
Oh,
don't remember, okay?
It's
Hey.
fine.
it's fine.
Is the Monstar still here?
The
We
monster
cracked
would,
it.
yeah, it's still there. Yeah. It's in the corner of the arena. You guys could drive it to wherever.
Dude, suspension is probably fucked.
Probably.
Nah, it accounts for
No.
Red Menace's cool tricks.
Yeah, Muna definitely designed it with the ability to make stupid jumps like that.
Nice.
Good. Love Muna. Good boy.
Bounces down the street.
Should we leave and let the people do their thing?
I mean, yeah, we did our job. I think since we own the city, we have a new place, to crash at.
Or are we going to her house?
We kind of
Dirt.
tagged it, but it's fine.
I mean,
It's
we can go
perfect.
there,
It's
why
better.
not?
Hell yeah.
Did you guys go inside?
No, we just went on the outside and we stole the little.
Yeah, the
horse
inside
thing.
should be fine then.
Okay.
She probably
cool.
has food in. No food probably. She was a robot. There is some stuff there for sure.
Yeah.
hmm
Okay.
Yeah, let's go there.
I love this.
Alright,
Only
you
Mori
guys-
climbs into the trunk of the car.
We take
guys-
our assigned seats.
Yes. Y'all are pulling up then to the mansion?
Pulling up the dimension.
Heck yeah.
Alright.
The
you
front
guys
door is graffitied.
You guys do so, albeit it is fairly slow as the streets are filled with people rioting. As you kind of have to just like awkwardly just kind of like move at like a snail's pace, as if you're stuck in traffic trying to get all the way up to the
Red
noble
Menace
district.
just honking out the way.
Yeah, exactly. You can just see people like awkwardly kind of trying to like move aside as they're rioting. Just like, hey, oh, sorry, our bad. As you make your way up to the noble district. Once again, people have already beaten you there, as this seems to be the place where most people are like attacking it itself. As most of the soldiers at this point have left, all of the people who were just there for like Christina's executives and the like that probably don't know how to fight have been trying to make an extremely hasty exit, as they're just running anywhere that they can at this point.
Do I see Erica? Or no, what was her name? No, Monica. Monica. was her
Monica.
name.
What about Monica?
You do so. She's currently like on like a rooftop, as like people are just kind of like throwing like rocks and random things at her.
Oh, I feel bad.
What a lovely
Don't, she was
neighborhood.
rich. She had a good time.
god.
I'll watch sadly from the window. I was told not to.
Guy just slowly moving away from Monica's as Elena
Yeah.
just watched.
I'm so
Wait, you
sorry.
see you nod, Dord?
No, I'm just watching, like, sadly.
Okay. Yeah. As you guys have now pulled up outside of the mansion of Christina, there's these giant iron gates in front of you guys that leads through this ornate garden right before our house.
Are there rioters in here?
Not in the mansion itself quite yet. You guys seem to be the first people at like the mansion. Yeah.
I'm just
Ramming
gonna
through
drag
the
this
door.
gap.
Yeah, I was like, he's just gonna ram to the door, right?
Or you.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, you're just gonna ram through the door.
100% yes.
Great. You rev up the engine as you very easily are able to bust down the gate. As you guys are in.
Nice.
Easy.
Oh,
Go
you have a
into the-
map?
there's a map.
Vampire man.
I don't know any.
Vampire
Need
mansion.
I don't
token
any-
with
I don't
vision
know
in
any
the
I
tokens.
can't
seas.
see, I'm blind.
Oh right, I didn't do the thing.
I don't own any tokens in this scene.
Darkness.
Oh.
Oh.
Presenting me.
Oh, it is a bit
Ooh,
trashed.
I'm like, there's only 4. Where?
I remember this map.
Oh, I forgot to do the things with doors too. Whoops. Let me free you guys, as you're probably clipped into a fake wall. Okay, there we go.
I'm free.
I assume this is the front door over here.
Free.
Yeah,
One of them.
that works. Yeah.
Go.
You guys enter. You guys enter into the front door. As you guys find yourselves in this extremely opulent, almost appearing to be like a ballroom. You can see that the walls themselves are lined with fine tapestries and the like, clearly boasting about Christina's family crest. And as you can see, just like this winged emblem plastered across the wall. Each and every bit of this place is just plastered in finery, as you can see fine silverware and dining sets only to be looked at, never used, as well as Red Menace. You can definitely tell there appears on some of these just scattered around mannequins with dresses, as well as these statues that you can very clearly tell are Dusk Keep in origin, and very clearly seem to have been stolen from famous artists around Dusk Keep.
Well, we're gonna put that out back, I think. But first, we're gonna raid the fridge.
Can I examine the tapestries while Red Menace is doing that?
Yeah. What do you
Clean
look
up my action.
What do you
What does
look
everyone
for?
else want to do?
Oh,
I'm just gonna go explore.
Okay,
Yeah, what's
let's
around?
resolve the tapestries things first. Like,
Okay.
what are you looking for beyond the crests?
So you mentioned it was winged, and I know when Elena was telling me about her dream, she told me that she had a stained glass window with a winged figure on it. Does this strike me as familiar at all?
Yeah, you could go ahead and roll investigation or religion.
Religion.
Mm-hmm.
Good thing I have investigation. Why am I good at this? Oh my god! You see the
21.
dice just drop down from the ceiling flat?
Yes.
I did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
That was just given to me. That was a gift. That wasn't the dice rolling.
Yeah, with a 21, as you look at this, you can definitely tell, it might not be an exact match, but it does at least sound familiar to what Elena described there. However, there are plenty of other different religions that clearly have winged figures and the like as deities. So
I can't be certain without asking Elena. And Elena just left the room, so I'm just gonna go trail after her, I suppose.
yeah.
I was gonna say, Daya's probably stealing any fucking paperwork she can find. She knows rich people hide shit, so she knows there's a secret room somewhere.
Yeah, any paperwork or anything. Okay. You said it was like you're looking for. Are you looking for a secret room or?
Yeah. Can I drag Elena because I know she's fucking
You want to
quote-unquote-
force Elaine to do a perception check because you're better at it, yeah?
The guidance juice.
I was going to give her a strong push into looking for Dea with a little bat of inspiration.
Yeah. Well, you want to explain this to Elena in character?
You see Elena about to fucking zoom into this fucking room with a bunch of chairs, because who the fuck knows why.
She's gonna grab you by the collar. Stay. You are helping.
I thought they was helping.
You will be.
Okay.
I need more sets. I need more sets of eyes on this. Now, rich people always hide shit. It's a weird kind of just an inherent like habit they have. They're always so worried about all of their shit getting stolen. They have some secret room somewhere, and you are helping me find something like that. Yes?
Okay.
You're telling me that this woman probably didn't hide a bunch of shit somewhere?
No, I'm not saying that. I'm pretty sure probably because she was like evil and stuff. I don't know. I guess I'll just start looking around the room. My guess would be these busts that are in this room. Like if I start fucking around with those.
Go ahead and roll some perception checks first.
You're still getting inspiration to use if you wish.
Also, not everything on this map might be in the thing.
Use your imagination.
You said this was investigation?
Perception.
Perception.
Perception or investigation, your choice.
My investigation is so much better.
It'll be different things I give to you.
Oh hell yeah.
Ooh. All right. Elena, with the perception check, as you look around, you can see that there's a room off to the side, and that's the secret room. No. As you look in the room, you can see that like there appears to be the silhouette of a person behind there. As you kind of get a little bit closer to try and get a better view, you realize the person is like frozen stock still.
Oh shit.
Oh,
And
God.
I'm assuming you open the door.
Yeah.
As
Is it
you
this room?
open the you open the door, you can see that surrounding this like living room in front of this ornate fireplace appears to be taxidermied corpses.
Oh my god.
As you can see what are very clearly people of the Dusk Keep, just dressed in these like ornate, almost jester-like outfits, dressed in like posed in like these strange, silly poses, almost as if they're like dancing around the room.
That's fucked.
Another fucking word. She starts cutting them down. Like she is dead serious face, like being as gentle as she possibly could, cutting them down and like laying them to like. Obviously, she can't bury them here, but like as long as they're not being posed in a fucking like way, she's just putting them down.
Yeah. Elena, as you do so,
Fuck me.
one of them blinks at you.
Oh no.
Hate that actually. Let's not.
Yeah. With your investigation check, as I'm assuming you're looking at Elena and that fucked up shit, you can very much tell as it's blinking, there doesn't appear to be anything like sentient behind the eyes.
Oh no.
I look at Dea.
These are her leftovers. Her previous bodies, I'm guessing.
Thing.
With an
What?
investigation check, yeah, it seems extremely likely that that is the case. Or if not previous bodies, then perhaps failed experiments or something along those lines. Or worse yet, with your high investigation, maybe just sick jokes that she wanted to create here just for the purpose of creating.
Oh Christ.
Question.
Mm-hmm.
So this is real mortician more question.
Yeah.
Are their mouths sewn shut?
I would go with yes.
You motherfucker. Okay, well, I guess Elena is gonna just cut the mouth as best she can without, like, injuring it, like, the body. Cut the strings that are on the mouth. And I'm going to speak with Dead.
All right.
Very interesting choice.
Great. Okay, yeah, corpse can still have a mouth, can't be undead. Until the spell ends, you can ask the corpse up to 5 questions. Corpse
Okay.
like you, so what it didn't like. As you can see this, let's go with goblin woman. As like you can, what did you speak with Dead look like actually?
So after she has cut, like, the mouth, she'll lay down the corpse completely on the ground, and she'll, like, make sure its eyes are closed first, and her hands just, both of her entire hands just are covered in her own blood, like gloves almost, and she slowly just presses both of her hands onto the chest of this goblin, and kind of like, you know how, like, you, like, shock somebody back to life? It's like that.
Oh, I love that.
Very dope.
And as like you do so, the body begins to shudder and shake as you can see the eyes open up, this time with a glowing blue spectral energy in them. As the corpse looks at you.
What is your name? Pull out your fantasy name generator, Shimon.
Fantasy name
I want to know if this person is important or not. I mean, kind of maybe, because she's up this, you know.
Probably
It's
not,
on you.
because
No
she
one
was
has a
pulling
name,
up
not
the
even
fantasy
you.
name generation.
Oh god.
This
better
character's
safe
taking a
than
long
sorry.
time to answer their
Yeah.
name. It makes me think
What was
maybe
it?
they are.
Geeta. You do not recognize the name.
Geeta.
Gita.
GTA.
Gita. Okay. How did you die?
Murder by her. I would say, by the way, with your high passive insight, you could very easily tell her. would
Yeah.
be-
Oh yeah. What do you last remember?
Was told had to come here. And then I don't remember much, just weird gas and then pain.
Are you religious?
A little.
Alright, that's 4 questions. I gotta keep this one very... Damn. Okay, out of character. Out of this. This is not my question. But I'm like, I want to help her move on in a more respectful way
Yeah.
by asking what god it is. And then I can probably ask Dea or Red Menace if they know who this is, and I can try and do something like that. That's what this question's gonna be, and I'm like, how do I do this?
You could ask her what her final rights, what she'd like them to be.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay,
How would
okay.
you like to be buried or something like
Okay,
that?
got you.
Yeah.
That sounds like, yeah. How would you like to be buried?
Patch near the edge of the forest where rest of my ancestors were buried too.
Okay. And as soon as she says that final question, I feel like the blood that had seeped into her body to give her life for like this small amount of time just seeps back into Elena's hands, and she'll be lifeless.
As you can feel like a cold wind leave her body, she is still.
Ooh, fuck. Okay, well, I know what I'm gonna do, but I do not have enough fucking spell slots for the rest of these people.
Yeah. And then, by the way, and keeping going with the investigation check is not quite
Oh,
finished
I'm
there.
so sorry.
No, you're good. You're good. That was good. Dea, as you continue to investigate these bodies, you kind of realize, especially with that bit about like these bodies kind of being just kind of not really fully sentient. You can see that like they appear to have almost like servos and machinery like implanted underneath the skin.
Mm-hmm.
There very clearly isn't any sort of brain functionality going on with these things, just servos and machinery. And the other thing I will give you as to what you were looking for in particular, as you look at the fireplace itself, you can definitely see that there is a small button that you could push in underneath the bottom of the fireplace, as well as what appears to be a small scanner. What it scans in, you're uncertain, but if you had to guess, it's probably some kind of mechanism to recognize that Christina and only Christina could get in.
Shit.
Hmm.
What if we just smash it? No, I'm kidding. That'd probably set off something.
Tony Mori looks up.
Does it look like an eye scanner or something?
Yeah, like an eye scanner.
Ash, who has been sitting like in the doorway this whole time, very uncomfortable with the whole like speak with
I'm
dead thing.
so sorry.
We'll see them trying to get into this room, and Ash will go over, lean down, and I will use disguise self to turn myself into Christina.
Let's go.
Oh shit!
As Ash will put his eye up to the scanner.
Oh shit.
All right, you push the button.
Yep.
You
Great.
make me uncomfortable. All of a
You-
sudden, we just killed her, and then, haha, I'm here again.
You do so. As you push the button, a laser scanner appears out of it as it scans your eye. As you can hear a voice from around you, from one of these robotic corpses, suddenly say,
What?
"Accepted. Welcome back, Mistress Katrina."
Why?
As the fireplace begins to open up, leading to this elevator downwards.
Yeah, Ash immediately drops the disguise self. Don't want to be in that anymore.
I think we should all go down together. Let's explore the top of the house first before we go down there.
I would like to say, let's have someone at the front while we are exploring the rest of the house. I don't want any fucking random person wandering into this and going down there. Because if we saw this, that I can assume down there it would be far, far worse.
Okay.
I will stay up here.
Good. Sick maple on them if you have to.
You can see that Maple is matching Ash's attitude right now, and like a gargoyle is already perched up on one of the shelves in the room,
Nice.
just keeping an eye on the entire area.
Mm-hmm.
Can I go find the Red Menace real fast?
You may. In the meantime, what's the Red Menace doing?
I was looking for food.
Looking for food, looking for a fridge.
Yeah.
Okay. You can see as you head towards this kitcheny area, there does appear to be a very small fridge. As you can see, also laid out on the table appears to be surgical equipment. As you can see, there's a tarp almost just laid across the side of this room.
Well, maybe she prepared the last meal before she went
Oh my
down
god.
there. I'll pull up the tarp. Wanna
Right.
see what's underneath?
You pull up the tarp. There's nothing underneath the tarp itself. It appears to just be protecting the floor from whatever is going to happen with this strange surgical equipment.
Huh. Is there a fridge?
There would be a fridge, yes.
I'll open it up.
Oh no.
Great. As you open up the fridge, you can tell there is some food as a small meal has been prepared.
Oh. What is it?
And, it is a turkey dinner. This very fancy, ornate turkey dinner. As you look around the room itself, you can also see there appears to be what you can tell might be a human brain.
Yummy.
Like in the turkey?
Not in the turkey, it's on a different shelf.
In the turkey, God no!
If it's not in the turkey, I'm gonna pick the turkey and eat it somewhere else.
All right.
That brain's freaking me out.
As you grab the turkey, you hear a small voice say, "Who are you?"
What the fuck? The Prime Minister jumps. Bear. I'm the Red Menace.
Why are you here? Where is Christina?
I own this place now. Tina has moved on.
Moved on?
Yeah.
Oh, you're kind of Irish. Oh. I see. Then, will you be the one to help me?
What's the problem?
As you can see, the little brain suddenly begins to, like, grow a pair of, like, arms and chicken feet.
Nope.
I closed the fridge.
And I put it
You
back.
can hear a voice in your mind say, "Wait, please come back."
Nope, not my problem. I don't want to do this.
I can help you.
I doubt it.
Maybe make you stronger, smarter.
I'm smart enough. I don't want to be a nerd.
What a Red Menace thing to say.
I can make you more badass.
Impossible. I also gonna just drop this turkey because I'm clearly not hungry anymore.
All right. Last thing. Go ahead and make me a. God, where's spell? Where's spell? Missing spell.
Spell. Uh-oh, indeed.
Find save.
Uh-oh.
Oh.
There's that Salmonella video.
Videos.
Make me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh god.
Wisdom
terribly
saving
high.
throw.
Red Menace is excellent.
DC
at this.
12.
I believe in you, Bucko. You can do it.
Not 20. Right here, right now.
Yeah.
Oh.
16.
With a 16, you can tell it's attempting to probe your mind, trying to find your deepest, darkest desires, that it can offer you it as some kind of payment.
That's uncomfy.
Kill it, man.
Hey, dude, that not cool. I was thinking of, just letting you hanging there for eternity, but now I'm gonna burn this house down.
Please don't do that.
Too late. And I leave.
You do so as it yells psychic obscenities into your mind. You know how to turkey dinner, though?
I know, I dropped that.
Yeah, you dropped it. He's not.
Oh, you dropped it? No, you dropped that completely. R.I.P. Turkey dinner.
Did I run into anyone? Oh no! The first thing I see after that.
Yeah, the first thing you see
God.
after you lose your appetite
So sorry, buddy.
is, that wild ass shit with Elena and her speak with dead.
Oh.
I'm assuming you probably get like on the tail end of that and Ash opening up the door.
Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I'm so sorry. I wanted to figure out where we could bury them respectfully before we burnt the house down.
Can we just burn them? I mean, that's a no.
I mean, I asked her and she said she wanted to be buried outside in a patch or something.
I can do general funeral rites later, but we do kind of have other shit to look into.
No, I know
first.
that. This is last thing, but it's.
I mean, sure.
Okay. These are your people. That's why I'm saying.
Yeah, that's fair. We'll bury that one as a gesture, then we burn everyone else. Oh, do not go into the kitchen. It's cursed.
Okay.
Is it fucking worse than this? And she gestures to all of the fucking like animatronic people.
Just blinking one eye after the other.
God.
Maybe not this level of curse, but not good. I think
Should we
there are
go-
repercussions there. I think that are probably not good.
You hear a voice in your mind. There are no repercussions for making a deal with me. Please do it. Don't be a coward. No.
Should we go explore some other places before we go down the creepy fireplace?
Let's go to the crypt. I don't want to find any more shit here.
We're
If
so
we need to-
sorry.
Meanwhile-
I agree.
Yeah, where's Onimori headed to?
I feel like he saw that Elena was busy and just kind of wandered into a different room.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. We can say you wandered into a. Let's just go with a general a general workshop, as you can see there's scattered blueprints and stuff like that around.
What are the blueprints of, pray tell?
Go ahead and roll me an Arcana check to see how much you understand. I'll give you some general info, but we'll see how technical we get here.
I know about Arcana. Oh my god, my rolls are so good today.
Wow.
Yeah, big brain. As you look at some of these schematics, the thing I would give you base is a lot of these are very much like weapons and systems that very clearly were intended to add on or were already there on the mech itself, as well as like additions and improvements to Judgment Protocol. As you roll a 16, you can tell that like as you kind of like look at these, they appear to be like more specific designs as to like things she was planning in the future. For example, you can definitely tell that one of the designs she was planning is a more slim model that contains things like lungs and like artificial, pretty much like an entire artificial self, almost including the brain itself. As you can very clearly see like a bunch of things she was like trying to check off, like not needing to breathe air, not needing to eat food or water, a immortal life that she was trying to achieve via her machines here.
Onimori kind of turns these over in his hands and he mumbles to himself, "Oh, that's sickening." I think he... I think he just folds them up
Mm-hmm. Oh,
and
I'll give
takes
one more
them with him.
I'll give one more detail too. You can see that there's a different plan she kind of had, where like she was creating this prototype for a cheap way to replace like injured organs, and apparently as a part of this plan, she was going to introduce like a chemical into the town's water supply to make them much more prone to injuries, like making their like bones more brittle, as well as increasing the workload of the people.
Isn't the premise of like a horror game where you're stuck in a room?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that
It might
really
be.
reminds me of a horror game I've played. The one
Yeah,
where
no.
like they're selling organs, but they're making
Mhm.
everyone sick.
Oh yeah. But yeah, no, apparently like she was literally going to injure the people and then sell them the organs they would need to survive that injury.
Lovely. Yeah, okay. Onimori takes everything that he can find and just folds it up and shoves it in his pocket. Is there anything
Damn.
else of interest in here?
So that's probably it.
Okay. I guess I'll wander around and see if Elena's free again and then, see everything and we're all together again.
I think
Yeah.
she's like peeking out of the room, about to go find you. Oh, hello. I was just looking for you.
Mm-hmm.
Man, I hate this
Did
place
you-
so much.
Find anything?
Yes. Long story.
Hmm. I was also wondering if the winged symbol on these tapestries looked familiar to you.
I look at them. What check do I need to make?
Let's go with
Easy religion.
Arcana or religion.
-1 in both.
Ooh.
Can I guidance
Glad it was not
myself?
religion.
Guidance myself.
You
Oh, hey, she
you
doesn't
have a
remember
chance
her
to guide
religion.
yourself
That's
yet.
why I'm like, she doesn't need this.
That's fair.
12.
Hey, 12. Interesting. Yeah, as you look at this, I mean, it's kind of like, you vaguely squint at it, you maybe have seen it somewhere, but like, the design so far is a bit simple that like, you really could have like, seen it sort of anywhere.
Mm.
Yeah, if it is
Oh.
familiar or not, you really can't tell. You can maybe like almost gaslight yourself into like thinking it
thinking
looks
it is.
familiar, but like
I think Elena's more straightforward than that to like do
Mhm.
that. And she'll honestly say like, I don't think that's what I saw in my dream, but I see the similarities with the wings and stuff, but I don't think that's what it is.
He nods. Anyway,
Oh, they found the secret room, and we're gonna go down this creepy thing.
seems like a good course of action.
Uh-huh. And Rednet has said, do not go into the kitchen.
Do not.
I will not go into the kitchen.
Thank
Okay,
you.
so creepy fireplace, it is.
Hold on, do we need to scare away anyone first? Has anyone-
Onimori looks out the window.
Has any riders made their way or attempting to make their way to the house?
you can see, for convenience's sake, we'll go with now. Not quite
Thank
yet.
you.
People have noticed that you guys were headed there, and they probably just kind of assumed, like, just let them get their rest. There's nothing bad that will happen to them at this point. They've earned this.
Man, would have been cool if we took a short rest or something, but
Yeah, I mean, you guys still can if you wanna.
But what if we went into the creepy room first?
You can also go into the creepy room first.
I'm scared there's shit in the creepy room.
And we don't need a short rest.
Okay. Alright,
Yo.
it is.
We go into the creepy room.
We go into.
We.
Ash, like he promised, is gonna stay up top. He has found like a big like cabinet, one of those glass cabinets, and is just like posted up on top of it, like how he is in our thumbnails, just full on. Just like
You
a
were in the
hawk.
glass cabinet. I'm like, they're gonna see you, dude.
He's not hiding.
You're sitting on top of the cabinet full of her precious memories.
Yeah.
Fucking Christina would be a precious memories, bitch.
God.
Fucking collage of her previous cats. Mr. Kittens.
No.
Terrible.
Fucking
deep
Coraline.
All right. So everyone but Ash is heading down the elevator.
Yee.
I guess.
As you guys push the button, the elevator slowly begins to descend downwards,
Does
plunging
it have
you
elevator
guys.
music?
No, it does not.
Damn.
As it plunges
no
you
taste.
all into darkness.
I cast light.
You do so, as a dim light is all that you guys really have to see.
20 feet.
As you guys land on this bottom floor, for a second, Elena's light is the only thing that provides you guys any sort of vision, except for those of you with dark vision. As suddenly, like, the lights begin to slowly just kind of like flicker onwards, revealing this this laboratory around you guys. You can see that machinery is currently like scattered around this this dimly lit lab. As the machinery kind of like creaks and groans, as it moves around, clearly fulfilling some unknown purpose. It moves strangely, though, almost as if the machine itself is breathing rather than just moving around.
Do not like this.
Should we say hello or should we like back off?
Yeah, you can see there's tables with a bunch of like shit kind of like scattered about, as well as what appears to be like almost a small fountain, perhaps.
I'll go toward the fountain.
Same.
Yeah.
All right.
What's the fountain?
Fountain of youth. We found it. No, I'm kidding.
It's a fountain of youth. As you look towards the fountain, inside of this this strange, it's almost actually big enough to be like the size of almost a kiddie pool. As you look inside, there's like this strange amber liquid. As you can see that like these odd creatures are beginning to move around inside of it. At the bottom of the pool are what appear to be corpses in various states of decay. The least decayed out of all of them appears to have just gotten like the top of its head sawn off. And the creatures swimming around in the pool appear to be very tiny brains that are just like swimming around with tadpole-like limbs.
Yeah, we gotta leave now.
That looks unethical.
Don't look.
I want to poke one.
Do not do that.
I kind of pull Elena's hand back.
You're getting tackled by everyone if you even gesture toward them,
Yeah.
my dude.
They're kind of cute.
We're leaving.
I want to poke one so bad.
No, you're not doing that, Elena.
We just fucking kill them. Yeah.
No, we're burning everything down. There's
What
no
if the
way.
fire doesn't make it down here? Shouldn't we make sure that they are dead, and they just don't sit here and whatever the fuck this is? Because we know this is not natural, obviously.
Yeah. How do we do this then? Do you have anything?
Onimori
Like
picks up Daibo and just holds it vertically over the fountain.
Oh,
I could just drop this a few times.
Yeah, do that.
That would
oh my
work.
god.
Onimori, let's go.
You can just smash the fountain over and over again.
I'm just gonna drop it into the pond and hit as many of these things as I can.
Great.
I'm spear
Shoot a
fishing.
fish in a barrel.
These things aren't quite sentient enough to form thoughts. As you just hear screaming in your
Oh,
mind as soon as you
God.
hit each one.
I
As
keep
with
going.
a single hit, they are suddenly just like blotched out of existence.
They seem
and-
to be screaming.
Mm-hmm.
Am I the only one that can hear that?
I don't hear
You don't
anything.
hear that mentally yet. It is
I'm
projected
going to
into your mind
continue.
as like a shrill, like this high pitch, almost giving you a headache. You keep doing so until all of them are gone.
Yeah.
All right. As each of these creatures are now disposed of.
Seems so
Hmm,
ominous the way you
I
say that.
know.
Oh,
Has
God.
this machine that's been breathing and stuff going back and forth done anything?
You can tell like as like Onimori was hitting the things, every so often, like the machine suddenly like stirs and does like this big heave, as you can see it like push out what appears to be like bubbles, as well as some kind of like chemicals into the fluid these creatures are living in.
Can I please make a fucking Arcana check?
Yeah.
Don't wanna be here.
Kind of want to see if detect thoughts would work, but I don't want to waste that.
22.
22. With a 22, you can tell what this machine was incubating some kind of strange brain creatures for Christina to use in some way, shape, or form. I'll give you with a 22. Perhaps these brain things are what she's trying to implant inside of a body in order to try and control it. If she can control a creature's thoughts, or like if she can basically raise a brain to like to fully be molded in like the shape of her choosing, then maybe if she can implant that into one of like the corpses like you guys saw upstairs.
Ooh, I think seeing that Dea's like inspected these creatures on smashing to death, Onimori will mention there were some blueprints in her workshop upstairs. She was planning to make the people ill and then replace their organs. Maybe this is something a part of it.
No,
Terrible.
I'd even worse idea. She was breeding these things like pets. And I have the idea that she was probably wanting to put these in all of her little toys upstairs. And this is what would have happened to the Ashura had we not won.
I will also grant this to you, Onimori. It definitely seems like a decent second step to then start implanting those brains after the organ replacement thing.
Onimori will think what Onimori thinks.
No, I mean, I was giving that to Dea as you hear this from Onimori, like with that 22. Yeah, that makes sense as like a step 2 after that.
I have a question.
Mm-hmm.
So, well, this is Elena speaking out loud. Because she'll remind herself she doesn't need to raise her hand. If she wanted to put these things into the corpses and stuff, Cielo already has a whole army, right? Why would she want an army of the undead for her own gain?
The army is only as good as the numbers it has.
Well, you don't have to pay these kind of workers, does she? And she would have as many as she needed to make her as much gold as she wanted.
Well,
and they would never tire, never
right.
complain, never be hungry.
I think what I'm thinking, I guess, is she was known as the Titan of Greed. Would she want to be more powerful than Cielo by herself with this?
Would not be
Good
surprising.
idea.
Sorry, I wanted to put that thought out there because I didn't know if it'd be anything or not, so...
It is
I
a
think
valid-
it could be accurate.
I'll probably say this. The Titan of Greed thing is something that's only out of character information.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh, yeah.
I thought
No,
that-
it's fine.
oh,
Like
my bad.
you're allowed to make that. She seemed like a greedy person.
She
Definitely.
was greedy. Okay, that's why I put the dots together.
Mm-hmm.
My bad. That was my bad. I did not know.
No, you're good. Just so you guys know, by the way, that little intro sequence thing, no, I was out
Yeah.
of character.
Okay.
When you guys showed up at the fight sequence, like the
It
scene
said
didn't
Titan of
turn
Greed
blue,
was in the
and
banner.
suddenly a title thing appeared in front of your eyes.
Dark Souls boss music kicked in.
That was canon. That
I mean, there
happened.
wasn't like an EA style narrator reading that out loud to me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh my gosh.
Shit.
I think it's still a fair assumption to make of her, though.
Yeah,
that She was
yeah.
trying to like outshine even Cielo.
Mm-hmm. That's what my thought process is, even outside of Elena. But that's what my thought process is like, what if she was trying to make this army and just control Cielo
yeah.
itself? But that's just me. Anyway, sorry.
Yeah.
Well, at least we stopped whatever that was.
Could I make a perception check?
Okay. What are you trying to peep?
I just want to see if there's like anything of importance with Cielo, like if they had any future plans for anywhere else.
Yeah.
That's what I'm looking for.
Go ahead and roll a perception check.
The Red Menace. Should we
Yeah.
smash the
That
whole
was a
creature?
19.
14.
You should kill whatever moves in here. Nothing in here is good.
Yeah, with a 14, I really not too much info, but I will give you the info I was gonna give, which was the fountain was the main thing in the room. You can
Okay.
definitely see there's tables with a handful of other things on there, including there's some items scattered around on one table, there's some papers scattered around on another, and there is gold in like a
Go!
in a large pile on a third.
For the items, because I don't think my reading skills are that high, and I'm pretty sure Red Menace will go for the gold. So I'm confident with items.
Dea gravitates towards the paper.
That's exactly what I thought was gonna happen.
Yeah, no, I'm actually gonna help Onimori
I'll
destroy
investigate
whatever the ball
meanwhile.
thing.
Oh,
I want to destroy that. I don't want anything moving in here.
When Imori starts smashing.
Help.
Yeah.
Start slashing.
we'll get the gold last. It's fine. Because I'm broke.
Oh god. Alright, so order sorry, could you repeat what you guys were going for? I was just checking something real quick.
So Elena's going for items, Dea's going for papers, and then Red Menace and Onimori are just smashing the shit out of anything that moves, and we'll get the gold last.
Yeah, okay. So yeah, Onimori and Red Menace, you guys are keeping on guard during this entire thing.
Sure.
Alright, let's go with Elena, items first. The first thing, Elena, you can see is it clearly appears to just be a suit of armor that's fashioned. It clearly appears to be some kind of heavier armor, though. For all intents and purposes, you could probably find someone in the city to maybe tailor it to be cough any medium or heavy armor that's not plate. As you look at it, you can see that it's made out of this like extremely strange metallic material that appears lightweight, but extraordinarily sturdy. Next thing.
Oh shit! Lightweight sturdy. Okay, go.
With the next piece of equipment you can see, as you look at it, it appears to be like on like this an armor rack. Though instead of being like a normal piece of armor, it appears to almost look like a metallic spine that is currently like it's wrapped around the torso of the mannequin. And yeah, it definitely appears to just kind of like be made out of this strange reactive material, and also appears to be some kind of extremely odd piece of armor. And the third thing, you can see that there is what appears to be a rose currently like inside of a glass container. As you can see, the rose just kind of shift colors from blue to green to red to white to black, as a small note is attached to it. As you can see it just say, "Take this with as a token of my esteem." There is no sort of note as to who it's from.
Is the handwriting like more masculine or feminine?
Insight check.
Fuck. Why could you just
Gendering the fucking handwriting.
I want to know. I have good notes for a reason. I thought it was going to be a 1, and it wasn't. Thank God.
15. With a 15, perhaps someone on the more masculine side, though you really shouldn't make those assumptions like 100%, I guess.
Motherfucker. Okay, so suit of armor that's heavy, that's strange metallic, lightweight but very sturdy. A metallic spine that's wrapped around the mannequin. Reactive material. And then a rose that changes fucking colors.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, instead of like a Beauty and the Beast-esque like glass container.
I'm gonna go for the rose.
Okay, you want to open it up?
I open it.
All right. The curse on the beast is broken. No.
Sick. I did it. But the beast was hotter, let's be real, okay? Adam is ugly as fuck.
I was gonna say you could say this is in a glass, maybe cloche bell sort of jar display. No one
Perhaps it
understands
might
the
be.
joke I'm making, but that's fine.
Stupid. Yeah. As you take a closer look at the rose, you can like tell like it seems to almost react as you kind of like put your hand near it, as it like the colors
No.
begin like to slow down to almost a single solid color. And as you kind of get closer to it, you can see that like there's a visual effect almost with each of these colors. As the black rose drips acid, the blue one crackles with what appears to be lightning, the green one issues like almost what appears to be like this green gas. The red one is like warm to the touch and is breathed with fire, and the white one is covered with like frost on top of it. If you touched it, I will say with your high insight, it would probably stop the color shifting about of it.
I like this. I want this. Will it just randomly stop on one, or do I have to think of one?
When you touch it on a specific color, it'll stop.
Let's see. I'll stop it on the frost. That seems like it's not too bad.
Great. As you touch it, the flower is cold to the touch, as it suddenly solidifies, freezing up. As you are now holding this extremely intricate flower made completely out of ice now.
I like this. I'm keeping this. But I'll probably for the other two, I'll carry them. But I don't know if anyone else wants to claim them, but I'm keeping the rose. I'll carry them around once we go back up and, figure out what we're doing. But that's interesting. I like this. Okay. Oh, my fucking notes are scribbles because I was writing so fast. Okay. Go to Dea now. I have
Are the notes more masculine or feminine?
I have to know.
Fuck you.
Well, I did. Okay, listen. This
listening.
could be a clue to something else. Okay, I have to know.
I know.
I have 2 full pages of notes already. Leave me the fuck alone.
God.
I don't know what happens before any of you fuckers because I'm like, oh, I was masculine.
Is
this
he
whole time.
sweating like? Do I be problematic or do I find out more information?
Hey, I'm trying to get canceled on Twitter.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I don't even have a Twitter.
Better get canceled on Instagram.
God.
Fuck.
Anyways. Alright. Information. Dea, are you looking at the papers?
Correct.
Okay. As you look around all of the papers themselves, they appear to just be like a lot of them are just like accounting records, just trying like different plans and the schemes and the like to try and increase her gold revenue throughout these years here. As you kind of like flip through them, though, you can see that one in particular really catches your eye, as it seems to be in this extremely ornate envelope with this like stylized heart drawing on the envelope itself.
Well, I'm just not gonna fucking sit here and look at it. Envelopes are made to be opened.
Hell yeah.
Nice.
You said stylized heart drawings?
Yeah, like a stylized heart drawing.
Okay.
Mhm. As you open up the envelope, it contains a letter.
Wow.
As
No shit.
he oh god. As you can see that the letter says, "Dear Christina," or actually, yeah, it's "Dear Christina." The King of Mistral Peak, it seems, has defected from our little organization. Do me a favor and wipe him out. And remember, I made you, and I can unmake you if this fails.
Ooh.
Does it have a signature?
It does not have any signature.
Ooh.
She's pocketing this fucking thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's for damn sure.
And hearts. What the fuck? That's some like yandere shit.
Why do you
Sorry.
gotta say that? I'm gonna get energy out in the world.
It is. Look at me and tell me I'm wrong.
All right.
God damn it.
And lastly, the gold.
Yeah.
All right. It's gold time, motherfuckers.
Gold time.
Gold time.
Gold.
As you find a veritable treasure trove of of gold she has been hoarding for years upon years now. As this is only her liquid assets, unfortunately. There's probably a lot of them that are probably contained within Cielo. However, in terms of her liquid assets right here, you guys find, I had a number somewhere,
$1 million.
1 million gold.
Bajillion gold.
A bazillion.
3,250 gold.
3250. That's divided by how many of us are there?
Five.
5.
50
As-
plus
650 gold each.
100. 650.
As you guys would have gotten 3,000 normally, but I added the extra 250 for that one stunt during the.
Oh,
Nice.
sick. Yep.
Let's go.
Question. It's just gold in this pile. There's no diamonds or anything.
There can be diamonds. We'll say with there's 1 diamond at least.
Oh, yes. Now I have
worth 300.
2. Thank God. I'm gonna fucking hoard these for when we need them. So thank you. I need these.
Oh,
I'm
man.
not broke anymore.
But yeah, no. As you can see the gold pile itself is divided between there's only 1 actual diamond in there. But the rest of the loot is divided between like rubies, emeralds, like fine paintings and the like. As you guys have all the loot. You guys found the
Wait.
info.
What's the paintings?
The
Is it anything important? That's what I'm trying to
No.
ask. Okay, fine. Is there a horse in there anywhere?
There's a horse painting.
I'm taking the horse.
God.
Oh god. Alright.
We
horse
finished
painting.
smashing the robot to bits.
Did we do that? Did it work?
Oh, the machinery?
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys do so with relative ease. Go ahead and roll. Man, really just the athletics check just kind of keeping in clutch, huh?
Yeah.
Damn.
Wow.
Well, Red Menace, you roll something too, clearly.
But sure, I'll roll fucking athletics also. Just
Alright, this is a stunt on Onimori, see if you can get higher than him.
Could you imagine?
it almost landed on a 20.
It almost did, that would be very funny.
What if we just pretend it happened?
Imagine in your mind's eye that it happened.
Mhm.
Mm.
Alright. You guys bust up the lab.
We'll go back up.
Are we
Yeah.
catching it on fire as we're going up, like just to make sure? I'm assuming.
Yes.
I figured you guys would exit the. Oh no, we're just catching it on fire. Okay, on the
Well,
basement.
like, I mean, we're
Well, like halfway on our way up, we just throw like some in there,
Okay, you guys do so.
or not. I'm just asking. I
We
didn't
do
say
that.
we were. Oh, okay.
We do that. The DM, we don't hear the DM's voice.
Yeah. No, you guys do
Something
that.
covered.
listen.
All
We
right.
become
We can
paranoid
leave
as shit.
immediately.
We
As
become paranoid as
the-
shit. Oh,
The mansion is on fire itself.
Do I see the
Good.
smoke starting to rise out of the fireplace entrance?
Yeah, as like the rest of the group rises up out of the elevator with all of that loot in tow.
What did you all do?
We broke a lot of things and took a lot of things, and we need to leave.
Sure.
There was a lab down there. It is no longer existing.
You can see that if there are any paintings of the Baronessa in this room or in the entryway, all of them have like 15 arrows in them.
Yes,
Nice.
absolutely.
I give the painting of the horse to Ash.
Ash, do you like go up to like offer the painting to Ash?
Yeah, I'm like, here.
Ash does not make eye contact with you and sort of just looks at
Ooh.
everyone and goes,
There are more people approaching the house. We need to leave.
Do you accept the painting or not? That's what my question is.
Ash will not take the painting from you.
Oh, alright.
We should get going. This
Oh,
place
they-
will burn down soon enough anyway.
Onimori starts to leave.
Yeah,
Onimori,
Ash will walk
wait.
outside.
Wait, can you pick up the body? I have so much shit in my hands, please.
He stops and turns around, looks and goes, which one?
This goblin lady right here who asked me to bury her in this particular place.
I'm not gonna ask any questions, just gonna pick it up.
Okay, we go now. I'm so sorry.
You guys do so. As you guys do, you can see that some people are kind of like looking around at the mansion as it begins to go up in flames. As they begin to cheer and hoot and holler. As the riot is still going, but at this point, it's almost turned into like a little bit of like a rager here.
Hell yeah.
As people are kind of like running around, beginning to start just beginning to cut loose here.
Nice.
We drive.
All right, you guys drive and head out to the edge of the forest.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why sleep
You
in
guys-
faceless beds?
Who needs beds?
You guys do so. As you guys are now on the edge of the forest where the goblin woman said she wanted to be buried.
Okay, I'm gonna go find a pretty place. Probably like under a tree with some foliage on it, start digging as best I
Mhm.
can.
Yeah.
With what?
Yup. With a
Yup.
stick or anything I can find. I'm gonna start digging.
Lena, what are you doing?
I'm burying the lady like she asked.
With a stick?
I'm making it. Shut up. I'm trying.
Just scratching at the ground.
Yeah. I don't exactly have a shovel, okay?
We should find a shovel.
I look around this forest.
You guys can head back to town and grab a shovel.
I go back. I fly back to
We're
town.
not
Real
doing that
fucking-
anymore. He steadies over. Just kidding.
You motherfucker. Can I fly back and get a fucking shovel and come back and bury her?
You may,
please?
unless you guys want this to be a scene.
No, please.
Why are you saying no? You brought up the scene.
Just bury her and be cool about it, and then we're like, oh, how are you burying her?
These are the important questions I want to ask. It's for realism.
I found a fucking shovel. I'm gonna keep this fucking shovel for the rest of the goddamn campaign and bury more goddamn people, okay?
Oh my god.
That's not ominous.
No, it's not.
We bury the goblin.
I bury the goblin lady. I try to reach out to whatever god she followed and ask them to bless her. That's it.
You have no idea what god she followed.
Nope, I know. I'm just saying, whatever god it is, hit her up, please.
Okay.
That's how Elena
You wanna-
says it.
That
Yeah,
is how
I-
religion works. Hit her up.
Hit her up, real. What am I doing?
Do you want to maybe ask someone who might know more?
Hey, read the man. Read the minutes.
Oh, I was muted. Yeah.
Hi. Do you happen to know any deities that people would kind of worship around here?
we I mean, at least when I was alive, we didn't actually worship anymore.
Okay. Dea.
Oh,
I have been
okay.
dead for how many fucking years?
No,
How am I
no,
supposed to
no,
know?
no, no. Hold on. I would. If you could help me, I know you talk to gods and stuff. Maybe you could. I don't know. Because they talk to you, right? Huh?
But we just have to do some general funeral rites. Just okay. One of you claim her. Here you go.
That's, that's what I was trying to do.
They're just gonna find some fucking flowers.
You're so mean to Izzy today.
I don't know what I've done.
We just decided that.
We're trying to be kind to this goblin lady.
Oh, y'all are making fun of me. Where's your shovel? What god is it? Fuck you.
What kind of
I love
flowers? No.
I'm the one getting the damn
Poppies,
flowers.
if you're interested.
Damn, this time,
I think-
motherfucker.
As you guys are all like digging the grave,
Mhm.
like Ash is setting up camp, and then when you Dea go like, I'm gonna go look for our flowers, Ash turns around and like waves his hand, and you see like a small patch of like blue flowers grow just next to the grave.
I thought you were gonna grow it on top of what I was digging, and I was about to be so pissed.
No.
Fuck your work.
Next time.
You know,
yeah,
not
you
what
find
we-
flowers. Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Go
I was gonna say, you know, not the color I was aiming for, but these will work. I don't know if I can even find them out here. I'm just
Could just say thank you, Dea.
Beggars
That would be
cannot
so
be
easier.
choosers.
well, the flowers have different meanings, and the ones that my culture usually used had a tie to death that we usually use for funerals. That I was wanting to find for this, you know, to make
These
it a
are the
little
flowers
nicer.
that we would braid into someone's hair when they would leave our clan.
Then that works. Yes.
Helena comes back with a fistful of
Thank you,
dandelions.
Ash. That was very nice of you.
Ash nods and turns back around.
I'm glad we have all this external strife to hold us together as a group.
Yeah, we're our team.
We are a team.
We are a
The
team.
map
We
makers.
are by definition a squad.
A squad.
All right.
Were I fucking messing? You all know it.
And with that, you lay the flowers on this woman's grave.
Yes, and I'm like, okay, whatever god she followed, please help her to the afterlife. Okay, we're done. That's
Hey.
it. I'm done with the scene, please.
Oh gosh. As the woman is buried, and you guys can all form camp.
God damn.
Thank you, Ash. Even as Ash has no camp.
Yes. It's not hard to make camp, and you all seemed occupied, so.
Well,
I start pulling out all the loot we got. Okay. I don't know who wants these.
Should they really touch them without knowing what they do?
I mean, I carried them all the way here, and I have not died. So,
Okay.
That's
I think there's a difference between touching it and actually like wearing it.
I mean,
Mori looks over the armor.
okay.
Yeah. There seems to be two pieces of armor. One is that weird spine thing. The other one is that strange metallic substance.
Look at the latter.
The strange metallic substance armor.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you wanna? What do you wanna do? Arcana? Just try it on. What are we doing here?
Investigation.
That has to be Arcana for sure, not investigation.
Damn.
Well, it's the same modifier.
Same modifier 20.
Damn.
Damn.
Finally.
Damn.
This
wow.
is the session owning more
24.
peaks.
So this is my only good rolls of the entire
Yeah.
campaign.
As you look over the armor, you can definitely tell that it seems to be reinforced in such a way that if like hits were to try and find like the weakest points of your armor and perhaps deal like a critical amount of damage, it would only be normal damage.
Oh shit.
And in addition, it seems to be like made in such a way that whenever you would need to like use your strength or your resilience against others, you would be a lot more effective at it.
Yeah, that thing's made for you, dude.
Mm-hmm.
Like when this Arcana, what this looks like is Odemori sets it down and just starts hitting it with Daibo.
Good.
In order to form it.
No, to see if it's resistant to being crushed.
No better than regular armor, but it's pretty good. How about this though? As like you hit it,
Just hits it once, yeah.
yeah, you hit it once. Yeah, no, it's no better than regular armor, but it does seem pretty good. And as you can definitely tell, like again, the weak points are very reinforced.
Hmm.
There are no objections. I might have this tailored for myself.
Yeah, no, keep it.
Go ahead.
All right. We will say that the tailoring can happen now. By the way,
Okay. We'll just take it into town.
I'm assuming it's heavy armor you want because that would be splint.
Yeah, I only have chainmail right now.
All right.
Oh.
That's okay. Splint.
That's what I came with.
Mhm.
Damn.
Yeah.
All right. Does someone want to look at the spine?
I'll take a look at the spine.
Okay.
Arcana, right?
Arcana or what? Yeah.
Yeah, sure. Let's go.
12?
12.
Hard to say. It's very spine-like looking, and you can tell, like, the extra ends almost make it look like a millipede. You can definitely tell it's some kind of armor, but
Same.
no telling what it does.
It creeps me out. That's creepy.
Can I go sell my chainmail for half its value while I'm getting it tailored?
How much is chainmail?
75.
Yeah.
I'll round down.
Yeah.
Would you Redmanus mind if I also looked at that?
No, go ahead.
Alright, I'm not usually good with this thing, though.
Me neither.
Would you mind aiding me in my attempt to figure out what this is?
Yeah, well, I'll be looking at it pretty hard also, like
Thank you.
from the sidelines.
Perfect. 14. So much.
14. Yeah, I mean, it moves like a millipede. Maybe it's a really big millipede.
Redman's
probably
just kind of dancing on the side,
Yeah.
trying to help.
Yeah, exactly. You're attempting to help, but like I feel like you're too creeped out to like get too much closer to it, and like you're just kind of like you're doing a good job, buddy. Like yeah, just turn it over, like trying to backseat drive here.
So, Ash, specifically, I think, having seen a handful of things in his life, since you described it as like a spine, and for no particular reason, knowing where the nerve endings of things might be around their spine, is gonna kind of look at the spine and see if it directly just connects to like someone's nervous system. He's making a shot in the dark here.
Like, how are you trying to find this out?
Just seeing like, because you said it looked like a millipede with the legs. I'm wondering if like the legs, he's like using like the distance that he knows to examine, see if like the distance between the legs would match up with nerve endings.
It seems plausible. That's all I'll give you though. It seems plausible. With
Seems
the 14,
plausible.
there's only one way to find out.
Oh, he's not putting that on. Fuck that. Are you kidding me?
I'll try it
Hey.
on.
There. Wait, no.
Oh,
No one is trying this on.
okay.
No, this thing looks terrifying. Yes, I
Are-
will look.
Thank you. You're the smart one.
I will do my own Arcana check.
Guidance. Okay. I forgot to say this whole time.
That was good timing. Do I still get the guidance of DM?
Sure.
Yay.
Roll a 4.
It was
Roll a
close.
Roll a 4.
We're over 4.
A two.
Two.
Ooh.
19.
19s, that's good.
It's still pretty good. Yeah, with the 19, Dea, as you look at this, Ash, do you see like the spinal, the nervous thing?
Yeah, you can see
Yeah.
Ash like straight. You can see Ash like Maple has like laid down into like a belly flop next to him as he is like sort of marking on Maple's back and like measuring out stuff on the
Mhm.
spine, just sort of looking back and forth.
Yeah. As Ash does that, Dea, you've definitely seen a medical book or two, as you can visualize it perfectly in your mind, like using this as a reference. As you realize what Ash said is 100% true, this would connect to someone's nervous system. And the fact that it's shaped like a spine, you realize, is very intentional. This is very clearly designed to replace someone's spine.
Oh,
Nope.
Neat.
Well, very good that you stopped Elena from fucking putting this on. Unless we wish to witness her entire spine being replaced in front of us.
oh,
That sounds bad.
Oh,
not having started the day great with that, the whole killing the Titan thing, but right now it's been downhill so bad.
Should we just destroy it
Should
then?
we rid the earth of this item?
You gotta figure out what it is. Why would someone want to replace the spine?
Well, we saw what La Baronessa was doing.
Perhaps we save this until we can find someone who knows what it is.
You know,
Yeah.
perhaps we ask Muna because
No?
he is actually probably more familiar with the technology of the time.
See, the smart one. That's
We're
what
all
I
just
said.
finagling the spine as we all just glance over at Muna.
Shaking it like a 3D printed snake.
Do you guys want Muna to be with you at camp? I was gonna say he was part of the riot.
Oh, if he's
Well,
part of the
Yeah,
rest,
no,
he's not
let-
here.
yeah,
Yeah,
the
let
idea was
Muna be
everyone
there.
else was supposed to be
I
helping
was
at
gonna
that.
say, unless we re-abducted him.
I guess
I mean, you
let
could have
him
like seen him
riot.
on the way out if you wanted to literally just like scoop him in the car, but like, if
Can we-
not,
Nah.
he was
Can we just
riot.
say on the way out, we're like, Muna, what's this spine?
Can
Okay, how about
can
this?
do-
I'll give you this. You guys are literally on the edge of the city,
We can
facing
call him.
inward.
We have the fucking
Yeah, we can
the
call him.
crystal. We
Oh, yeah,
can
the
call
Damn. Okay, I was gonna say you guys are literally like at a vantage point where you can see the entirety of the city. I was gonna say you can just yell at him really loud. To see.
Just call him, yeah.
No. It makes more sense. You can just call him.
God.
You call him up as you can see that like he's currently in like the middle of a fucking like mosh pit as like he's just currently just like it's like throwing up like the devil horns. He just says like, oh yeah, sorry, hold on, excuse me. As he makes his way out of the mosh pit, he says, hey guys, what's up?
We are looking to figure out what this spine might be.
He kind of squints at it as he says, that appendage at kind of like the bottom of the spine kind of freaks me out. I mean, it looks like it's almost like a stabbing implement, something like that. I mean, oog.
We believe it is supposed to replace one spine.
Ooh, forcibly? Yeah, I'd imagine so. But at the very least, it does seem like it would. I don't know. I'm kind of looking at it. I mean, it might improve your defenses a little bit, I guess. But again, it does kind of replace your spine like a good bit there.
A good
It's-
bit.
Let us
Yeah.
not use this then.
Yeah, it's definitely a lot more, I guess, covert than normal armor. But I mean, at what cost? And I mean, like at that point too, your spine is just that. There's not really an undoing for that process.
If we'd really want to, we have at most 20 good years.
Let's
No.
not
About
use
that.
it.
Yeah, that let's leave that. We can sell it, maybe.
Yes, we can sell this later.
All right.
Speaking of money, I saw you all come out with different jewels and paintings and such. Did you find money down there?
Oh yeah,
I hand him his poor shit of gold.
Ash will sort of nod as you hand him money.
That and there seemed to be some machinery supporting La Baroness's experiments.
Interesting.
He destroyed everything down there.
Just not a good time. Terrible.
Well, if this is all that we found down there, we should.
Actually, no. And Day is gonna pull out the letter. I found a very interesting correspondence between one Christina and an unknown party that implied that she had someone pulling her strings.
Can I
And
read it?
Yeah, she just kind of holds it out.
Yeah. To repeat it once more, it says, "Dear Christina, the king of Mistral Peak has seemed to have betrayed our little organization here. Find him and make sure to put a stop to him. And remember, I made you, and I can unmake you if you fail in this."
Does this location sound familiar to any of us?
It would not.
Interesting.
We should ask Dr. White about this location.
Yes.
Maybe we could find an ally there.
Perhaps.
We see the envelope itself with the little hearts, right?
Yes, and you just see the envelope with like one. It's one singular heart like emblem on it.
Okay, so I found this, and it had a little note. I'm gonna say I grabbed the note. It says to take this as a token of my something. What, I don't remember what the fuck he said.
Esteem.
Esteem. I was
Yeah.
close. And look, so I pull out the rose, and it's like frozen, but it changes colors, kind of like how Ash is like does the glowy thing.
As Ash, you look at it. This is a flower that is called a chromatic rose. That is very much
Names.
native to your homeland.
Interesting.
As you would remember it, Bop, I will just go ahead and give you the item's information, as you would very much recognize what this item would do.
Yo!
Nice.
Hey, backstory stuff is dope.
Mm-hmm.
Yay.
Where'd you put this, or do you only give it to Ash?
Give it
I
to
only give
me!
that-
Oh,
Fuck
fuck
y'all!
Yeah, that's the only person who would know it.
Uh-huh.
Oh, hey, it's up on the stream, ain't it?
Nice! Let's go! Fuck me!
Secret.
Womp womp womp.
It's fine. Now y'all can't see it.
I can pause the stream.
Hey, it's fine. I'm a great streamer.
I will be nice. I will not look. I won't. I promise. I will be.
Let me try that again, but this time giving you an image in your secret channel.
Nope, it's too late. It's on my other tabs now. It's fine.
Okay. Oh my
God.
god.
Let's see.
That's
I'm
funny.
so
Fuck.
sorry.
I am.
Good
Hey,
stuff.
look. It's my own fault. I should have known better.
Whew, that's funny shit.
It's very
Oh.
interesting.
God damn.
I assume it is now set to white.
It is set to white, yes.
Okay.
This flower is something I have seen many times. You can. Whoever holds it can gain a resistance to the damage of that type, and can be used to make a attack once, but then it will destroy the rose.
Huh.
Well, do you want it then, since you know what this is?
Isn't that his power already?
No, yes. Breadmanus is right. I can already do these things. I do not need it.
I mean, you seem pretty interested in it. You should keep.
I just thought it was pretty, to be honest.
I mean, that's a good a reason as any.
Okay. I guess I'll keep it.
You said there was a note.
This is the first time Ash looks directly at you, Elena, and just goes,
You said there was a note with it.
Yes, and she pulls it out, and it's somewhat masculine handwriting.
"Can I look at the note?"
Yeah,
You
I'm
may.
holding it out.
Random question. Do I
Mhm.
recognize the handwriting?
You can attempt to roll history to see if you do at all.
Very
Guys.
cool.
Oh boy, oh boy.
Y'all are gonna be real fucking upset if
Oh
it's a
no, I
man.
have a
swear to
-1.
God.
Bardic
Wait.
inspiration.
Oh, I'm
I
getting
give
a
you
bardic
guidance, too.
inspiration. Hey, that's nice.
And
Yeah.
guidance.
And
I like how
guidance?
you're all just like you're looking at Ash, just like squinting in a note, and you guys are like, "Wait, this could be important." Guys, mark inspiration. Go.
Go! We
Alright,
gotta know!
so
Doing
normal
80 break,
roll.
yelling,
Normal
go,
roll
go.
first.
Ooh,
Okay, so that's an
God.
11. What's your bardic inspiration?
A D8.
Okay, so I'm pretty
Okay,
sure
okay,
with your
okay.
bardic inspiration, I can roll 2 and keep the highest.
Yes. Because it's a
Nice.
ability
Oh.
check with my mode of creation.
Yeah.
Oh,
What does this look like, and why did you do this?
he looked real intense.
You need to give me one reason why you actually did this, why you gave him bardic inspiration as he's
Because-
reading a letter.
Because there's a lot of very interesting paperwork down there. We found the letter from whoever is the boss of Christina, and either implied suitor or something, but this could be someone that she knows that could also be important, that we may have to worry about trying to find us for some angry purpose in the future.
I think
But the
to
fact that
help
the
give
flowers
Dea some...
from-
Oh.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, to help give Dea some context as well, Ash is pretty stoic most of the time. Seeing the flower and then hearing that there was a note with the flower, Ash for the first time looks shook.
Ooh.
There
I
we
like
go.
how you ask just Dea why she's helping. Elena just fucking helps everybody. Whenever, hi.
Elena has infinite guidances to give out.
Yeah.
Infinite guidance. Also, fuck it, I'm gonna use my inspiration on this D20 roll.
Oh, let's
Oh,
go.
man.
Ooh.
So we're
Do
gonna,
it.
we're gonna roll again.
So
Why
we're gonna
not?
add
I
the
rolled an
6
11.
now.
I could roll better.
Mm-hmm.
So it'll
Come
be a
on, buddy.
+5.
So
go.
right now I have a +6, I believe, to the roll. Oh, plus
Oh,
plus
plus
5.
5, I see what you're
Yeah.
It's a -1.
Yeah, because the -1 mod.
Okay,
Okay,
Hey!
18.
better.
So
Eight-
13 plus 3 plus 3.
so 19.
It's
19.
It's 19.
19.
Okay. As you look at the handwriting, you do remember something.
Oh shit,
Oh.
I drew right on it.
Yeah.
Things all slowly beginning to flood back to you
Yeah.
as your memories have been jump-started into returning.
Oh,
As
See what's happening again.
suddenly, you remember, you remember walking out into a field. You remember the stench of blood. You remember a vague, horrifying sight: the blood on your hands, the body, in front of you. And you remember just screaming out, trying to get things to change. But they never would. But that's all you remember. You can't remember any sort of names or even barely faces. Just flashes of what happened to you that you can't quite fully explain beyond the feelings that it gives you. The feeling of this visceral fear at seeing this handwriting.
yeah, Ash vomits.
Oh god.
Oh,
Ash straight up sees the note. You see him lose 3 shades of color, go stark pale, and then he just vomits.
Oh.
boy.
I'll just rub his back. Are you okay?
I'm assuming that was.
Not what
He,
happened
like,
to the Red Menace.
the note falls out of his
No.
hands as he's just trembling.
Um,
He tries to push himself up off of the ground and sort of shakily stands and stumbles a little bit.
Did you remember anything?
No, I did not. Just a strong feeling.
I think you should go sit down.
I'm gonna go, lie down.
Ash just goes over to the camp and just sort of he goes to bend his knees, but he just kind of collapses onto a log.
We all watch him for a minute. Onimori kind of quickly turns back to the Red Menace. That reminded me of you when we found you. Well, when I finally caught up.
Yeah, I remember that. Yeah, that seemed like he handled that very well, though. He's a champ.
Well, I think that calls for us to take our rest.
Yeah.
We set up watches.
Yeah, you guys can set up watches, then we'll take a 15-minute break.
I think Ash is shook right now, so he...
Ash is not taking a walk.
Ash is not taking a watch.
Yeah, we let him sleep.
Go, motherfuckers.
It's fine. You can sleep. You can just go ahead.
Yeah,
and sleep. Do that.
you don't
Do
need
that.
to roleplay with us.
Lame. All right,
No, you got just go.
that's fine. I think like you all come over and like Ash is kind of like just shaking, looking at his hands, and you're all like, "You can sleep," and he's
Go to
just
sleep.
Yeah. Okay, to be, we could make your watch the last if you
No,
wanted.
it's fine. Yes, I will sleep.
Just go sleep.
Good.
and he'll just to find a spot at the camp and curl up.
All right. Who's the which two are grouping up?
I don't care.
I'll go with Onimori this time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, we gotta swap the party composition sometimes.
Just the congrats, you've been adopted.
Yeah.
I'll take the last watch if you want to take the middle watch, Dea.
We could just do 2 watches.
It's fine. I swear.
We'll do 2 and the DM will let us roleplay with each other.
This is more of a role play. You guys have destroyed the major threat in the town.
It doesn't
I'm not
matter.
gonna like.
We're so scared from the chicken in the fridge and the dead people.
The
Right.
fucking
You guys are in the
brain.
vampire mansion, anyways.
No, we're not. We're in the forest.
We
We just buried someone.
yeah.
God.
Anyway.
Anyway,
All right.
break time.
15-minute break.
15-minute break.
Break
Awesome.
time.
Yeah.
Hey man, there's fun facts here.
Yeah, fun facts.
Yeah.
Everyone.
Fun facts.
For everyone that doesn't know, we share fun facts about our characters when we go back from break.
Have you tried ice?
I guess starting with me.
Yeah.
Fun fact, Ash keeps very good care of Arboretum to an overprotective level. They have sometimes fought and injured people who touch their bow without permission.
Nice.
Don't touch my bow.
Can't wait for that to come up in the
I have a
campaign. Yeah.
question. I have a question. Has Maple ever tried to like just gnaw on the bow?
Oh, Maple can touch the bow.
Okay.
In fact, there are several sets of, while they have been like worked into the wood, so it's not like so it looks more natural. There is definitely like a few like bite marks on the bow.
Amazing.
Good.
So had Muda not asked,
Oh no, Ash would have clocked him.
Poor Muna.
Okay.
Jesus Christ. Gonna be kind of hard to follow that, but Dea's fun fact for this week. So when it comes to her workspace, she is a very tidy person. She's found it to be the most efficient for when she's inspiration for a painting and doesn't have to scramble for the right colors.
Me and Nolan over
Respect
here.
this.
Amazing.
She has definitely chewed out a few people who have tried to touch her shit. Or like rearrange it in a way they think how it should be.
Amazing.
Oh yeah, because Daisy ambidextrous, ain't she?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, there's
He's gotta go
Interesting.
fast.
Heck yeah.
Is he?
Elena has always been fascinated by opera singers, wondering how the hell they keep a note for so long.
Same.
What magic are they using?
For real, she's like, what the fuck? How?
This is
I'm
actually
just
a fact
imagining,
about
like,
Izzy.
just Elena just staring in front of the mirror, trying just go for a really long time.
Like, okay, she's seen an opera singer break a glass once, and she's tried every fucking, like, just screaming.
Every time that she's
It's
alone with the
great.
class, we just hear Elena scream.
Good.
So mine is also a bonus fun history fact. So, you non-subscribers, it's a little taste of what you can get every session. After the advent of metal armor lessened the efficacy of traditional weapons in battle, the kanabo, which is what Onimori wields, was one of a number of unusual weapons that were invented to be effective specifically against armor. The kanabo, in particular, was made to crush the wearer into their armor by bending it against the joints. Onimori requested Daibo be made to his specifications to not only crush the armor of the wearer, but also be heavy enough to continue on through the armor and crush the wearer as well.
That's so cool.
Incredible.
Mm-hmm. Amazing. And Nemo.
After his passing, the old Red Menace's rival, either out of spite or in a way to honor his memory, went on to win every race from then on. His winning streak came to an end once the Red Menaces began. He retired shortly after.
That's so cool.
That's pretty cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Is that how they knew that this was the Red Menace?
Oh,
Yeah.
So he
Yeah.
saw our Red Menace absolutely eat shit trying to kick Flip.
He
And
saw
was like,
that.
ah, yes, this is my new rival.
This is him.
This is it.
God, amazing. All right.
The spirit.
With all of that, is it time for some watches?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Going on watch.
Mhm.
Watching.
I'm watching here.
Oh, long rest button.
Long rest. Don't look at me.
I need this.
Yeah?
It wasn't that funny.
Did you just hit me that hard?
Gosh, that slayed Nemo. Nemo, I don't know if I've ever heard you laugh that hard before.
Just gone.
People stop, please. I'm dying.
Alright, first watch.
Oh my god. Red Menace and Onimori? You're up.
What's so
Hello.
funny?
Nothing really. I just thought of a funny thing. It's fine.
Onimori, kinda invisibly raises an eyebrow. But he just turns and ignores the Red Menace just maniacally cackling in the corner. Around the area. Oh, good roll!
Why did you write it, Kate?
You could say you're watching this.
Oh god.
Oh my gosh. Alright.
What do I see?
Yeah, what is Red Menace getting? Oh, a 0. A 0 feels accurate for this moment.
Red Menace seems distracted by something.
I'm gonna mute myself.
You see the people beginning to riot in the city as it begins to transform into a party here.
Alright, Red Menace has taken some time to compose themselves.
Interesting. Look over at the Red Menace is doing his absolute fucking best. Uh-huh. Well,
Yeah,
I'm going to go
go where?
around, I suppose.
I mean, it's a watch thing. We gotta walk together, I guess.
What if someone attacks the party?
Oh, what if someone attacks you?
Rimori just stares at the red menace for a couple of seconds. That would be a mistake.
Yeah,
Probably
I
their
saw
last
it.
one.
Yeah, that's fair.
He sighs
That thing
loudly.
hits pretty hard, right? The what do you call it? Big
Daibo.
the diable.
I think he just sighs and like waves a hand as he turns to start walking.
But bye. Godspeed.
That was for you to follow.
Oh, thank you. I'm following you. So, do you like trees? They're pretty neat.
What is happening?
I suppose so.
Yeah, I don't know a lot about you other than you like horses and
I
kind of
actually
like
did.
trees.
I guess horses are okay, but I think my interest in them was overblown.
You sure that's the only thing I know about you, though?
Well, that's a shame then.
Wow. Well, what do
I
you like?
apologize.
I mean, it's okay. It's not your fault, really.
What about you, the Red Menace? This is your city.
Yeah.
What, I guess, drew you to it initially?
Oh, I was kind of dumped here by my, original mom and father.
Oh?
Yeah, they just, saw a cliff, just, whoop,
A cliff?
bye, baby. Yeah, they just kicked me out. I guess they weren't ready for parenthood. That's
What
fair.
happened after that?
After that, I was raised by the Red Menace. Became a king, the rest of the story.
So the Red Menace named you the Red Menace? Oh,
No.
They were titles, correct?
I mean, it's my name, but he didn't name me that. I became the Red Menace only after he, unfortunately, passed.
Mm.
Yeah.
Was, I suppose, the old the Red Menace a good parent to you?
He was. I mean, he also wasn't ready, but at least he tried.
At least he didn't throw you off a cliff.
Yeah, that's, great parenting in my book, at least.
Hmm.
What about your parents?
Well, they weren't anything extraordinary like that. I was born to them, and neither of them threw me off a cliff.
Well, that's great so far.
Say it, Kate! Sorry, go ahead.
No, you think that's good parenting so far in my account? Go ahead.
Yeah, that's really all there is to it. They weren't anything extraordinary. They simply played their role in society, and I played mine.
I mean, did you love them? That's your parents you're talking about. They don't need to be special.
I suppose so. They were my parents.
Yeah, that's nice. So is there anything you actually do like? That are not
Things.
horses, I guess.
For a long time. I like to do calligraphy from every now and then.
And so you write.
Well, I don't write anything original, it's just the way that I write them.
I don't understand that, but if you're passionate about it, then yeah, that's fun.
I suppose.
kind of a nerd thing, but yeah.
What do you do other than? Well, I suppose you do the whole racing thing. That's quite interesting. The Red Menace.
Yeah, that's very cool.
It
That's a
is,
very
I
cool
will
thing about me.
Indeed. Do you do anything on your own outside of the racetrack?
Oh, I try to avoid that as much as I can. Don't like to be by myself.
Why not?
No, when you're by yourself, you had all these thoughts and stuff. You go, oh, maybe I'm not that good, and you just don't like this. So I just like to keep my mind busy.
Is that why you insisted on following me?
Kinda.
Fair enough. The inside of one's own mind can be a pleasant place from every now and then.
I mean, sure, but kind of don't want to test that. I like to keep my mind empty. It's easy. It's easy and good.
I understand that. I'm assuming the Red Menace, that's who taught you about racing?
Yeah. Good dude.
Hmm.
He, you know, did it. He did his thing. Taught me from pretty young.
Was he king as well when you were young?
Oh, never. He was a failure.
Oh,
Yeah, he never won once.
but he raced.
He raced.
Who's whoever's the best at the races, does that decide who's king?
No, you do the race. If you're good at the race, you get a better spot at the tournament thing afterwards.
Oh,
He
it's
never
the
even
thing on
finished the
how we did
race.
it.
Yeah.
But, without the whole murdering the entire town thing.
Yeah, there was less stakes involved. You kind of just became king, threw a party, and you got to decide a few things.
That's interesting. Did it ever have, prior to Christina, of course, repercussions?
Like what?
Like someone unqualified leading the country, city?
I mean, a lot of people. Yeah. One guy tried to ban dancing. That did not roll. Yeah. I mean, we kind of had to roll with that for like a year because death race is
Did what he
ultimate. Yeah, so we didn't dance, but afterwards everyone just gunned for him in the race.
I suppose if you get someone who's bad, you can just defeat him on the next round, then.
Yeah, and if you're extra bad, everyone will just destroy you.
So if someone who's too powerful to be taken down, but also a bad leader becomes in power, what do you do then?
You get better. That's what we did with Christina, wasn't it?
I guess you're right. Well, this has been a very interesting watch. It's been a wonderful time getting to learn about you, the Red Menace.
Yeah, I kind of want to learn more about you next time, but I also like talking about myself. I like myself a little.
That's a good thing to have.
Yeah.
Y'all stop. You're just in the middle of the woods. We should walk back.
Yeah.
You're in the middle of the woods, and then suddenly you hear it. Shia LaBeouf.
Yeah.
Yes, Onimori leads them back.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys end your watch?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
You guys sleep. As it goes over to we'll go next with Day and Elena.
The only other option.
I mean, there's
That's the
Maple
only
by
one.
That's
herself.
true.
Tonight.
Maple by herself is gonna destroy one of these watches.
Where is my perception?
Oh shit! Yeah, I gotta do that.
Straight roll. Yo.
Hmm.
17, nat 1. Love to see it. All right. With a 17, with the 6, yeah, no, you can't really see anything whatsoever.
Nah.
What are you distracted by?
I think she's more shook about this entire day. Like it's finally like hitting on her. The adrenaline is worn off, and I think she's just staring at the grave.
Yeah, that's fair. And with a 17, Dea, I will give you this. From the Red Menace's strange ability that, remind me, I will give you the actual stats of that in the morning, because I forgot some more appropriate time. With that giant metal punch when he knocked the Christina orb into the air, it's formed like a hole in the layer of smog covering the city. As you notice, these stars are shining brightly, and you can see the moon through the crack. As you realize that a good portion of the citizens in the Dust Keep that you can see, they've all managed to stay up, as a good portion of them are just kind of stargazing, still just kind of singing and laughing and just trying to shake away the stress, as they feel freedom for probably the first time in about 25 years.
Yeah, no, I think after seeing that, I think some of the shit Dea probably would have grabbed from the city. I think she would have perhaps liked to maybe grab a couple journals.
Mm-hmm.
And what she will do is, including this scene and some of the other notable moments and architecture that she has seen, she is painting and sketching out various images of the Dust Keep for her personal journal. And she's going to put this one on both of the pages because it's a pretty good sight, I'd say.
Mm-hmm.
I'm trying to think if I want to do a thing or not.
Do it.
Do the thing.
She'll walk over to the grave,
Oh boy.
and she'll just sit down beside it, and just kind of stare up at the moon. And she's just talking aloud, to either if the spirit can listen to her, or if any of the gods that deal with that, or her own is listening to her, just out loud, whatever. I hope that one day the whole world can be this happy as it is tonight. And I hope my friends stay safe. That's it.
I'd say, Dea, you're very much within earshot of that.
I don't think she's going to pry. She's just gonna... She hears it, but she makes no note to answer back.
Yeah. Your watch then just passes.
We the last watch, or
Yeah. You guys
Okay.
Yeah.
you so.
I'm not waking up.
And-
Maple.
What?
During your watch,
Oh,
we cut over to Maple. What is Maple doing? No.
What is she doing?
So Maple.
No, Maple time.
So this is Maple
What's
time.
Maple doing?
So yeah, I think when it comes towards the end of Elena and Dea's watch, like Maple is up like a couple hours early, and is very much so like gets up, like paces around a bit, and then you can see her like kind of look at Ash, who's been kind of restless the whole time, and then she just kind of like spreads herself out on top of Ash, and you can see that she just like faintly glows red a little bit, like a space heater or like a weighted heated
That's
blanket or something,
cute.
and it's just like not in her like generic cute sort of lazy way, but in a very genuinely concerned sort of way, is just like laying on top of Ash.
Yeah.
Aw.
She'll make a perception check too. Fuck it.
Fuck you.
All
Yeah,
right,
let her.
do it.
Let her.
Best character.
Mm-hmm. She's gonna
Nat
get a
20.
nat 20 perception.
Oh my god.
Nope, that's 4.
Aw.
she's very
Good.
concerned for Ash
The
right now.
20 was
Mhm.
next to the 2, okay?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, she's very concerned for Ash.
Yeah. And as Maple takes care of you, Ash, with that handwriting you saw, you have a dream
Oh,
as
Cool.
memories are beginning to be unleashed upon you very, very quickly. You find yourself in a very lush, ornate forest. And as you look around you, as usual, Maple is by your side. As you are fretting about something.
Yeah, I think Ash takes a moment to catch his breath as he's breathing pretty heavily, as he sort of like glances over at Maple, who had been like keeping up with him at the time, and just like looks at her and just goes,
You don't think they managed to follow us, right? We're good. I think. Yeah.
sort of he looks down at Maple, and imagine Maple just gives a nod towards Ash, sort of like doing double takes over her shoulders as Ash like takes a second and just squats down and sits down on a log as he looks at Maple and just goes,
I understand that they're concerned. I do. I just... I want them to be more accepting, both. I know that they care for me a great deal, but they are hovering, and I don't know if you ever...
Ash looks at Maple.
I don't know if you ever had this problem necessarily. It's like a restricting kind of concern, but also like it's just a strangle. Don't get me wrong, Dawn is much more forgiving, but I don't know. Briar can be very prickly about things sometimes.
I think he sort of stands up and grabs some like berries from a nearby bush, and will sit down and just start fingering them and like doing like the coin thing but with berries like through his fingers. As he just goes,
I mean, to be fair, they have a reason to be concerned. I mean, this is a strange person. I don't know if can I trust them? Are they even worthy of being around? Or are they dangerous? Or there's too many things that we don't know.
And I think at that point, Ash is like starting to ramble to himself, and then he just hears like a as Maple has completely just like put her mouth over the hand that Ash was like fiddling with the berries with,
Oh my god.
and just like pulls back and leaves the slobber and has taken the berries.
Mm-hmm.
As Ash just goes,
You are right. I should be less concerned. They are very kind to me and seem trustworthy. I'm nervous. This is someone who is not weighed down by any of the duties that I have had, or they're not shackled by the same rules. They have so much knowledge and wisdom that has been just denied to any of the people of the clan for so long. I guess to say that it's curiosity would be an understatement. They are a fascinating person.
and I think at that point, like Ash starts to like bounce his knees a little bit and is like drumming his fingers on his knees and just going like,
did I get the spot wrong? Am I in the wrong spot? Like, am I good?
as he's like glancing at Maple, and Maple is just like giving him this look of like, dude, you need to calm the fuck down.
Mm-hmm.
The side eye.
Yeah,
And
the side eye of like, my man, you are way too nervous for this right now.
You are nervously bouncing around. First, I'll go ahead and post some art.
Oh, I made this. Never mind. I got excited for nothing.
I'm so excited. Oh wait, I made this art. It's still good art.
I know, it's fine.
Um,
I thought it was new.
You're on edge as you realize someone is much closer to you than you expected. You didn't notice them approach until now, but their demeanor appears gentle. They walk towards you slowly. Do you want to go ahead and describe this person?
Sure. So walking up to Ash is a humanoid style person. I know, very. Yeah, give me a second.
Wow.
Humanoid
I know. I'm so
style.
sorry.
Detailed.
About the same build as Ash, more feminine sort of features, but very distinctively, half of the face and some bits of the arms have this almost spreading sort of scaling, this blue scaling that goes all the way down their arms and like splits down half of their face, sort of like. And I'm forgetting the name of it, and I feel bad that I forget the name of it. But there is a similar sort of skin disease that leaves like patches.
Vitiligo.
Yeah.
That leaves like patches. It is very similar to that, where there is just like patches of these blue scales. You see long hair that it's hard to describe as hair. It almost, and this is gonna sound like a weird description, it's almost like the hair that you would see on like the Predator from like Aliens.
Like dreads, like almost.
So it starts in like the thin sort of stalks, but then as it gets like just below, I would say like the mid level of the head, they grow into what seem to be like feathers, like massive feathers. And so from a distance, it looks like the illusion of hair, as they are those very light, sort of big feathers that just spread out, and they are blue. As I guess a very other distinctive note is they have a set of large blue scaly wings on their back.
Scaly.
Scaly wings.
Daily.
And no, good.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and I believe they would most likely at this point probably be in a set of more tradition. I think at this point a more set of traditional like actual traveling hunting sort of clothes.
Yeah.
This time that Ash has seen them.
Yeah. And as they approach, they say, so I take it to mean that you'll hear me out for all of this, yeah?
Ash sort of stands up a little bit too quickly, probably.
Yes, I mean, you have. I want to know more about everything going on, and I feel like you are a key part of that, and I have been denied for so long, and I've had no one to ask about any of the things I have encountered. And I also care deeply for the creatures here, just like I care for Maple. And I want to make sure they're safe.
I've noticed. That's why I think I can trust you with all of this. Though, I suppose I never properly introduced myself, did I?
No.
My name's Horizon. And as they say that, the dream begins to fade.
Names.
All the name drops, man. Holy fuck.
Yeah.
The names.
And as the dream begins to fade, Horizon's name suddenly like sprouting back into your mind.
Mhm.
You feel an intense like sadness. Still not certain why you feel that way, but there's still something clear about that person that just fills you with utmost sorrow.
Yeah, I think when Ash starts to stir, he'll wake up and he'll realize that he's been crying in his sleep. And like
no.
he wakes up to Maple like licking the side of his face, just like lapping up the tears.
Maple.
As he sort of wipes the side of his face and he just goes,
Thank you, Maple.
and will sort of like hug her a little bit and sit up and look around him as he makes connections that he hadn't before with his memory, and will just start to rub his thumb along the scale hanging from Arboretum
Ooh.
as he sort of just sits there in the morning.
We're all just sitting there at the fire, staring at him.
Everyone's just
We're
like,
like,
staring at
are
him.
you okay, buddy? I got yelled at to be quiet. I got too excited.
Ash will look up at everyone.
Hello. Why are you all... You're all staring a little bit.
Well, you kind of passed out and you were crying. Are you okay?
Yes, I'm fine. Yesterday I had a strong amount of feelings that came back to me. And it seemed like this caused a return of some of my memories as well. Well, things that I had remembered, but things that were brought back up again. I want
Anything
to...
that could lead us to a Titan?
Oh, you worry.
Charisma.
I,
Freedom.
unfortunately, no. I wish I could help in this regard, however, anyone that I might have known is long since passed, most likely, and so I do not know that I could even locate where my old clan was, let alone anyone that used to live there.
I mean, I bet we could ask Dr. White at some point, or I'm assuming we're going back there once we're finished here.
I wouldn't mind talking to her if any of you have errands to run before we leave.
No, I think we're fine. I want to apologize for yesterday. I reacted very strongly, and I do not wish to alarm any of you.
There's nothing to apologize for, Ash. We're all kind of in unprecedented territory.
Good. Yes. Okay. Then we should probably, get ready. There's a few things that I would like to do in town before we leave, so...
Right, so I will go call Dr. White and maintain Ken.
Yes, let's do that. Get ready, perhaps, make sure that get the Monstar ready to get going.
Fair.
As we all stand up and sort of start packing up, I think Ash will approach Elena and sort of put his hand out and just go,
If you have a moment.
I thought you were gonna give me a high five.
Elena high-five him.
That's exactly what she would have done.
I will say, he puts his hand up to, like, stop you if you do high-five his
Oh,
hand.
I'm gonna high five him. Oh, okay. Oh, you want to... Okay, yeah, sure, I'm free.
I was just... That was strange. I wanted to apologize to you. Although I might not... You may not have, even realized, but
That you've been avoiding my eye contact and you were kind of cold to me earlier. Look, I may be stupid, but I can see things, okay?
So you did... Okay,
Look, you are kind of under a lot of stuff right now. We all kind of are, and some people take pressure differently. I'm not mad. I'm not offended, really. It's okay.
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
When you fight, do you have any memories of the battle?
You know, strange enough, I don't remember that fight with the Ashura. I remember waking up and we were running. But that's it. I don't remember the fight itself.
When you were in that fight, you are normally a very bubbly and happy person. And in that fight, you had instincts come to you that were very different from how you normally are. And it seemed like it was a different person. That I had said before that you reminded me of someone that I used to know, and I suppose that hit a little close to home when I saw you acting differently. And I was unjustly rude to you, and so I want to apologize.
Would this trigger anything?
How about this? Roll me a history check, and we'll see if you can remember everything that happened in that battle against the Ashura.
My -1.
Does me
Let's go.
describing
Not
this
high,
give her
DC 12.
advantage?
Yeah, advantage, but still
Okay.
only DC 12.
Come on. Fuck.
10.
Ah,
You can remember vague flashes of the battle, but it doesn't sound familiar at all, which I suppose might be worrying in a different way altogether.
I think as you're describing this, and she's trying really, really hard to think back on like what you're saying, her nose starts to bleed. And she's just trying so hard to remember, and now she feels like she's like missing something, and like, you know how like you can't recall, like almost deja vu but not, like it's like that.
sure. I think in a very in almost a reaction that it looks like he has done before, when you start to bleed from the nose, Ash takes like a bit of bandage or just like cloth that's hanging from his side, and very quickly is already like applying a cloth to your nose before he realizes, I did that too quick. Nope. And he like pulls the like he like leaves the cloth like almost like weirdly, kind of awkwardly, like tries to like tuck the cloth somewhere and goes, nope, this is a face, I can't tuck it anywhere, and just like backs away, almost letting the cloth fall, but it probably like sticks to your face.
It's just hanging off her nose, and she looks at him like,
I apologize. I thought you were bleeding, and
it's okay. Thank you. You don't need to apologize for helping. It's a good thing to help people. And she just kind of cleans up her nose. I am now very, very worried that I can't remember that. And she's trembling.
I think Ash will sort of hold out his hand to her and just go,
it is painful not being able to remember things. I have been in a situation recently where there is a lot of bad feelings that come with not being able to remember something. However, that does not mean that you are bad in any way. It just means that we have to grow and learn more.
and I think if Elena will let him, he's gonna try to steady her hands.
You can't do
would.
that. Just kidding.
Thanks,
Trademark.
Only more is just walking out of nowhere. Don't appropriate my culture.
I think she'll look up at him. Her eyes are just full of worry. When you saw me fight, I only attacked the Ashura, right?
Yes, you only attacked the Ashura. Do not get me wrong when I say that your fighting reminded me of something that concerned me. You reminded me of someone who was very proficient in what they did and fought for a valiant reason. They were not a bad person. It was just unexpected.
Can I ask you to make a persuasion check to see if this makes her feel better or not?
Sure, I'll sure try. Yo,
It's like
Maple's
I'm
giving
like,
I'll
me
give
this
it
could go
advantage.
either
That was
way.
pretty good.
That
I like
was
that.
good.
Hey, perfect. We'll take an advantage. I was gonna say Maple's giving me advantage, but fuck it, yeah.
By
That's a nat 20.
She
Oh,
feels
shit.
so much
Shit.
better about her entire life. I think she'll like physically really. Oh, shit! I'm getting yelled at for yelling. She'll like physically relax, like her shoulders just kind of like loosen up a little bit, and she'll stop trembling. Just kind of take like just steadying herself against what you said. Shut up.
You are appropriating my culture.
I think he, noticing that you've calmed down, just goes,
We have plenty more time to regain our memories. 4 more Titans to go.
Who said 4, but okay.
Well, there are 5 of us. Fuck, I guess I could be wrong.
There's like 7 deadly sins, so I'm pretty sure there's more than 4. But
Well,
you know.
shit. That's fine. We don't know that, though. That's
Yeah,
things
it's
we
fine.
don't know.
That's outside. Why? I'm just talking nonsense. It's fine.
We have plenty of time to regain our memories. And like Dr. White said, they will come back over time.
May I ask you one thing?
Of course.
If at any point you think I'm going to harm you or the others, I want you to kill me. She's dead serious.
he pauses when you say that, and I don't know if Elena expects him to look shocked by that, but he does not seem fazed by you saying that, as he I think like bends over a little bit so that way he is not like, because yeah, he's kind of tall.
He's
so
tall as fuck.
he bends over so he's a little more in his eyesight, and he just goes,
I will never let you get to that point.
Ooh, that took her back. Okay.
Ooh.
She'll just give a very forced smile. Okay.
Well,
She clears her throat and kind of takes her hands back.
yeah.
let's do that.
He also at the same time takes his hands back.
we have errands. Well, I have some errands that I would like to run in town, assuming everyone is conscious. I don't
I
know.
think-
We're all staring at you.
Hello.
They heard the whole thing.
Let's get in the car.
And Ash very stiffly walks over and like sits in the back seat of the car, and like as we all load in realize, fuck, I have to sit next to her in the car too.
She's trying so hard to keep her wings
Good.
from touching you, feeling awkward as fuck.
Ha, yes, we just had this heartfelt moment. Now let's cram into a car.
Are we all going into the vehicle?
Oh, I guess if some people want to stay here, I would
Yeah, I
like to
can.
do stuff in town.
If you would like to lend me the crystal to talk to Dr. White, I don't mind asking where our next destination is.
Well, I don't exactly have anything else I wish to pick up at the moment. I will be staying.
Could buy some nerd
to do
books.
something in general chat last week.
Remind my smooth brain?
Boots.
I'll at you, but
I
you want to go to town.
It's fine. Trust me.
Whoa! I don't
What
like
the
that.
fuck was
It'll
that?
be fine.
I'm scared. I'm just making sure you don't miss the thing that you said you wanted to do.
Let me find it.
It doesn't have to
There's
be in
only
this
2
town,
people.
man.
It'll be fine.
I was actually thinking I was gonna move it to maybe outside of the town for the thing.
Okay.
So,
For
fine.
the thing. For the thing.
Never
Oh,
mind
God.
then. We both
Yo.
stay.
Yeah, let this be. I don't fucking remember legitimately. My
It's
head is
fine.
empty.
You'll get them
Fine.
later, whatever
Relax.
it was. Ash takes
Relax.
shotgun.
Yeah.
I'm not relaxing
Take a
for
load
shit.
off.
I don't like this at all.
Anyway,
All right. Red Menace, you can take people into town.
Yeah, I'm taking people into town. Where do you guys want to go?
To Muna's.
Let's go then.
Yeah, well, we need to find Muna wherever he is.
I'm sure it's gonna be easy.
passed out in a rager somewhere.
Yeah.
I suppose
Oh.
like his shop was outside of the town, but he probably has a spot in town. I don't know.
I mean, he probably stole someone's shop by
Most
now.
likely, yes.
We can call him.
This
Do we
is-
have a?
Oh, you
Wait,
you all call him
wait,
before
can-
we leave so
wait,
we can
can-
find him.
Yeah, we have.
Can we borrow
Oh,
the crystal before we leave?
Yes, for one
They're gonna call
second.
Dr. White though.
Onimori and Day are about to call Dr. White. All of you
Yeah.
shamelessly drive back in the car. Can we borrow it?
Well,
Can you
just
call
for
him
one
quick so we
second.
know where we're going?
Yeah.
You can all just call Dr. White at the same time, I suppose, then.
Fine.
Alright, we'll call Dr. White and then we'll go talk to Muna.
Gosh.
Oh, God.
We called Dr. White.
What does she
She is
say?
called.
Alright. You call her up as she says, yeah, I was watching the fight, because, Muna kind of showed me all of that. I mean, holy shit, congratulations, all of you.
We're so cool.
Where is
Yeah.
the next Titan?
Oh, you...
You have
Just let
no
us
chill,
enjoy it.
my friend.
He has. He means business. That's an interesting way to go about
We're
life.
resurrected to fight Titans. What should we be doing in the meantime but getting ready for the
I mean,
next one?
We could join the
Mario.
Rager. No, I'm kidding.
Well,
Could. I kind of wanted to. But
Alina
if
and
you're not, I
Redman
mean,
actually do kind of have a point. I mean, why not take a bit of a load off here?
Are you just not ready to tell us about the next Titan?
I mean, I can tell you a little bit of information, but you all do need rest in order to, prepare for the next fight. Here, I guess I'll tell you a little bit of info for now.
Let me flip my page. Hold on. I'm on page 5 of notes. I hope you guys know. This is the
Good.
most I've taken since we started this campaign.
Oh,
The
just for
closest-
this session?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck.
God.
The closest Titan is in Mistral Peak.
Wow.
You guys would recognize, of course, that name. I should sure
We
fucking hope.
received a note.
I should hope so.
We picked
Yes,
up
we
a
did.
note.
No
that
idea what you're talking
Yeah.
about.
Titan had received mentioning
It was in the heart
revolution.
letters.
Oh.
Yeah.
Could this by any chance be... Do they reside there most of the time, or are they visiting?
Well, as far as I'm aware, and this one's going to be a little bit trickier to give you information from here on out, as, well, Christina is fairly obvious in the city, considering, giant mech and all. As for, the Titan in Mistral Peak, all I really know, well, mainly, is that he would be the king of Mistral Peak.
The guy.
That is interesting.
Oh wait, that's the guy they wanted to kill.
We have heard that, well, through a letter that the Baronessa and her allies were not happy with the King of the Peak.
So he's a defector?
There is a
Mayhap.
chance.
We wouldn't want to mess with that if it were true.
He could be
Well-
a powerful ally to gain, though.
Could also be just an asshole to everyone.
That's true.
Both of those are in fact true. I'll have to find out some more research on the actual townspeople themselves and how they're treated, but here's the rumors I've heard so far. He's been, as of recent, called the Immortal King.
Oh god.
Supposedly, there have been several assassination attempts on him. All of them have apparently ended with his quote-unquote death, and then through some reason or another, he just kind of shrugs off the death The reports are also extremely conflicting and confusing here, and it's hard to tell what's exaggerated and what's not here. So, take that all with a grain of salt. I really hope the immortal monk here is just exaggeration here, but be on your guard for any kind of things related to that. And should it be true, you guys will have to find out how it works and how you can actually stop that from happening.
Is magic like that you used on us uncommon in current time?
Well, you guys aren't immortal. If there was a report of you guys being killed, you guys would, be killed. Unless, at best, it sounds like there could maybe be resurrection magic performed on you all that's like minor resurrections, like Revivify, but that's not going to maybe last forever, and you guys should really avoid having to use Revivify if possible.
I put away my diamonds slowly.
What it sounds like for him is that he's been alone before, and supposedly he's walked out from an assassination attempt after being assassinated. That's
Supposedly.
not Revivify. Supposedly.
I don't like that.
Well, this sounds like a powerful ally then, especially if they're revolting against the other Titans.
Yes, of course. So, whenever you guys are ready and prepared, I can't stress that enough.
Do you
It
know
wouldn't
anything
be-
else about him?
Not right now. I still need time to parse some reports and kind of separate fact from fiction there.
You have assumed that the I guess
Ash starts to like go off on his own tirade, and then he stops himself. He was like,
I was about to do a whole thing there where I said you assumed the king was a man, but you would have said queen otherwise.
I really would have, yes.
Yes, well, I'm good. Okay, well, Ash gets in the car.
You good, bro?
Ash does like some finger guns and gets in the car.
Right.
You see Red Menace just off in the corner, cross his arms, pouting, just mumbling. Oh, I come back from the dead and they only call me the Bastard King. What the fuck?
You should request a better title.
The cool king.
Fucking
Yeah.
Mortal King. I'll kill him. Fucking kill
And
him.
by the way, speaking of which, from this lore drop, she did mention Revivify should not be used on you guys often.
Yes, I have
Remember
made
that
note of
number
that.
20 that I was saying for you guys have 20 years?
Fucking joking. That takes a year off.
Each Revivify would take a year off of your guys' remaining lifespans.
Hey, that's pretty.
Oof.
That's pretty.
Man,
What's down to
that's-
20 out of 20 on your guys' character sheets. Each time you
Oh.
die from this point onwards, subtract 1 from that number.
Nice.
Ooh.
Let's go.
Oh god.
Wait,
well, as the
Hitting
only
0
person...
will mean that your character cannot be revived, period. And as far as you guys know, there is no way to increase that number for the remainder of the campaign.
Good.
Man.
Very cool.
Put it
Man,
in
as
like
the only
copper.
person who can do
corpse
Revivify.
Mm,
You know, that fits.
We're gonna put this in my resources. I have
I put it
20
in
out of
my-
20 of these resources.
Oh, I'm gonna
Yep.
put it.
I put in my loot.
In addition to actually losing some of these, might also mean some other things. Who knows?
Oh no.
Terrible.
You definitely mentioned there was some unintended consequences that could happen from you guys like being revivified, so just avoid it at all costs.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
Boy.
No one else can do Revivify. Yeah, you can't. Can you?
I,
Do you
I
have-
really
I
enjoyed
cannot.
last week you guys saying like, oh, 20 years is a high number.
Well, thank you, Dr. White. I believe we have some things to do today, regardless, so we can take today to rest, like you would say.
Yeah,
If
of
you are
course.
able to find any more information on this ally, please let us know.
Yeah. I
Will
should
be
have some
here.
information on a few days, I'd hope.
Would you also mind sending us the location of this city, whatever place,
The
this
mountain.
so that way we may head there when we are ready?
Yeah. As she kind of like points it out on your map by just kind of showing you a general location, Ash, you realize as you kind of look at this like map and you kind of like look really close at the area, it looks familiar.
Cool, neat. I think Ash will look at it and look at the area and just go,
Interesting.
This place was not called Mistral Peak as you knew it.
No, it was not. Well, I'm sure many things have changed, but who knows, maybe this person has a love of history. I don't have a whole lot of, I guess, interesting facts, but hopefully maybe I can persuade them to join us. Anyway, Red Menace, there are some things I would like to get in town.
Yeah, me too.
Yes.
I would
I'll
like
drive
to
us
also
over.
get something in town.
Any more in there? Are you coming now? Or are you
Would
still?
you like us to?
I mean, yeah, you guys are good company.
Must I get into the trunk again?
Do you want to sit?
You know what?
in? Or as best you
I think
can.
it's a good time as any as to try to teach you how to drive.
Yay!
Before he walks over. Okay.
terrible.
I mean,
Good.
getting there, Redman jumps on top of the car. This is my
Omimori
place
is
now.
wearing Gaeta, so
Oh.
he sees no problem with this, and he just puts his hands on the wheels and just says, "What do I do?"
I mean, turn that little key there.
He revs the engine with the key. He just keeps pulling it.
Okay, you did that. Now you gotta pull the handbrake. You gotta change the forgot the name in English. The cam. Fucking
What?
the stick.
He
Change the thing.
he puts the clutch in, and then kills the engine immediately.
Okay.
Letting go while hitting the brake.
Okay. Do that again, but don't do that.
He turns the car back on.
Do that again, but don't do that.
Can Odie Mauricio over the steering wheel, or does he need phone books?
He can barely see over it.
Okay. we'll leave that to the road because I'll just drive this time.
He just gets out.
Yeah, get in the trunk.
Alright.
Good. Oh. I feel so bad.
You get back
I
in the
don't.
trunk anymore.
He slams the trunk.
Oh.
Amazing. Oh god.
Going to the town.
Go into town.
Oh gosh. Yep. You guys do so. As it is 10.
Old map.
I'm thinking might be a good place to end tonight's session actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's probably.
Yeah.